Hey, how you doing? Pinellas Beekeepers assembling a bee box. We're using a hive body. I think it's 9 5/8 tall. I've already assembled the bottom two pieces. Just showing you how to put a box together simply. To make a good connection on these boxes, if you're assembling it yourself, you can use nails. I'm using 2-inch screws. I like the way the screws hold it. You definitely want to glue it. So I'll put some glue in these joints. And we'll get this thing underway. Makes it much stronger, makes the box stay together. It is heavy when it's full of honey and bees. If you have to move it and jostle it, you can break the corners loose. Keeping it tight will keep the water out, make the box last longer, and much easier to work with over the years. These boxes can last quite a few years if you paint and take care of them. So put a little glue. Make sure the handles are out. They should be hard to assemble where they're not, but just the boxes are hard to use if the handles are on the inside. Most of the boxes are built to where they are harder to assemble wrong, but not impossible. A few tools you need is a hammer. Some glue, nails or screws, however you're going to assemble them. Like I said, I am using 2-inch galvanized screws. They hold up and last really well, and they do not pull loose. The worst part is just getting them started. So here we go. You will notice there's little holes in the edges of these boxes all the way around. You need to put all the corners in. Once again, it makes the box stay together better and longer. I mean, if you're a contractor, you want to put their house together correctly. Sometimes they just don't want to pull together nice. You have to coax them a little. But once you get them together good and tight, like I said, you have a nice connection and you have a really decent box that will last many years. If it splits out or if it cracks, you can fill it with some paint. You can also, it's a good time here to go back and wipe the glue off. Like I said, I do use glue. I just use the regular wood glue. Once it dries and locks in, you won't have a problem with it. You can use all the different kinds, whatever your preference is. But go ahead and put all your nails and all in. Nails or screws, depending on what you're using. Some nails will pull loose. This is a handy item right here, square. You want to go back and check and make sure your box is square. The only reason I say that is when you go try and put your box on a box that's not square, or you put your unsquare box on a box that's square, it really makes it hard to line up. It's a whole lot easier if your box is square. Do's and don'ts. Paint your box. It is wood. I suggest primering it first and then painting it. You can paint these top edges and the bottom edges. Do not paint inside the box. The bees will do much better without, and the box will hold up better. The bees won't care for the paint and all. So if you do it, prime the outside. Make sure you prime in and around the handles good. That's a place that will make it rot if you don't get them dry. And make sure you get your corners real well. Make everything good and tight. Like I said, primer it good. Let it dry a day or two, and then paint it real nice. Any color, that's your preference. And then that's 101 for box assemblies. You can assemble the hive bodies, the brood bodies, the brood chambers, any of them all the same. There's just less nails or less screws depending on how you're putting it together. But definitely use glue. Thank you.